There's been a lot of talk lately about what's really going on between Justin and Hailey Bieber. Some days they seem close and happy, sharing old photos and sweet memories. And then, all of a sudden, things feel different. Hailey's been seen without her wedding ring, and Justin was recently caught on camera looking stressed and acting out of character. Fans are starting to wonder if the couple is quietly growing apart, or if people online are just making a big deal out of nothing. But one thing's for sure, something feels off, and people are paying attention. Things really picked up when Hailey stepped out without her engagement ring. Normally, she's seen wearing it all the time, especially in public. But in these new photos, her hand was bare. She didn't say anything about it, and the pictures had no captions to explain why the ring was missing. That silence left room for people to fill in the blanks themselves. Within hours, social media was buzzing. Some tried to say maybe it was just a style choice, like she was switching things up. But others weren't buying that explanation. They felt like this wasn't about fashion, it was more personal. Maybe even a quiet way of saying something had changed between her and Justin. Then came the video of Justin that really got people talking. It wasn't a polished or fun clip like he usually posts. He looked unsettled. He was walking back and forth, rambling, his mood shifting fast from trying to joke to sounding irritated. The way he talked was confusing. He brought up how people don't understand him and said he was standing on business, which made some viewers think he was going through something deeper. It didn't feel like a bit. It felt real. He looked like someone trying to say something serious, but not knowing how to explain it properly. The tone of the video didn't match the relaxed Justin people are used to. This version seemed tired and overwhelmed.
I read a statement from a inside source. The source said that there were 4 legitimate reasons why Selena doesn't like Hailey Bieber. Justin 1000% behaved as though he was devastated that he and Selena were breaking up again and that he would never get over her and always love her, and was telling her things to that effect as recently as the same week he started dating Hailey, and then told Selena he was still in love with her as recently as the day before he married Hailey in a quickie courthouse ceremony.
No.
He looked like someone trying to hold it together but slipping a little. And the fact that the video came out just after the photos of Hailey without her ring added more fuel to the fire. He didn't mention her by name, but the timing made fans wonder if it was connected. Was this his way of reacting to the gossip without saying too much? Some followers brushed it off as just Justin being Justin, but others said this felt different. It didn't seem like he was just joking around. He looked like he was under pressure. That single video shifted the whole conversation. Suddenly, people weren't just talking about a missing ring or a strange post. They were noticing a pattern. Fans began to think maybe Justin and Hailey were dealing with more than they let on. Maybe they were sending each other signals through subtle posts instead of talking openly. Maybe the love that once felt playful and strong had turned into something heavier, less public, more distant. After that, people online started focusing more on Justin's recent behavior, which had been unpredictable. That led to a new theory, one that was even more serious. Some fans started to wonder if Justin was heading toward a situation where someone else, possibly even Hailey, might try to take legal control over parts of his life, like through a conservatorship. Basically, people were suggesting that his mental state was unstable enough that others around him might try to step in and take over major decisions for him. It was just a rumor, and there's no proof. But fans were pointing to moments that seemed concerning. Emotional ups and downs, interviews where he seemed distant, and videos where he looked like he wasn't fully present. Of course, not everyone agreed. Some said it was ridiculous to compare Justin's situation to Britney Spears, whose own conservatorship story had made headlines for years. They felt like people were reaching, trying to connect dots that didn't really go together. But when a celebrity starts showing signs that they're struggling, especially someone who's been in the spotlight since they were a teenager, it's hard not to wonder, even if a rumor isn't based on fact, enough people repeating it can make it start to feel like it might be true. While all this was happening, fans started digging deeper into everything Justin and Hailey were doing online. Every photo, every caption, every emoji was under a microscope. People weren't just scrolling anymore. They were investigating, and what they found added more to the growing tension. Their posts didn't have the same lighthearted energy they used to. The comments seemed colder, more serious, or even passive-aggressive. It wasn't loud or obvious, but the tone had definitely shifted. One of Hailey's posts caught a lot of attention. She reposted something that called out people being overly critical, saying they were not well. Fans instantly saw it as her way of responding to the rumors about her marriage. Some said she was just standing up for herself, tired of the gossip. But others felt like it came from a place of frustration, not just at the media, but at the situation itself. Like maybe the rumors weren't completely off base. Public appearances made the situation even more suspicious. In one clip, Hailey was doing all the talking while Justin stood beside her, not really engaging. He looked emotionally checked out. Side-by-side videos started popping up on TikTok. Fans were comparing older moments where the two looked genuinely happy and close to newer ones where they seemed more distant. The difference was noticeable. The way they touched, the way they looked at each other, the laughter, it all seemed toned down or missing altogether. The connection people used to admire wasn't shining through anymore. Some fans took those clips and added emotional music, editing them into short videos with captions like, "This doesn't feel like love" anymore. These posts went viral fast, gathering millions of views. And just like that, hashtags like #Hailey Bieber and #Justin breakup started trending side by side. The internet ran with it, building a story piece by piece from every clue they could find. Whether it was true or not, the idea that something serious was going wrong between them was now stuck in people's minds. The couple hadn't confirmed anything, but in today's world, silence often speaks louder than words. Their fans, who once cheered for their relationship, now seemed divided. Some held on to hope that they were just going through a rough patch. Others felt convinced that a split was coming. And all of this, the missing ring, the strange video, the online tension, made it harder to ignore the signs. People didn't need official statements. They felt like the couple was already telling them everything, just not with words. None of this has been confirmed by either Justin or Hailey. They haven't made any official statements, shared any explanations, or addressed the growing rumors directly. But on social media, people rarely wait for facts. Instead, they focus on small changes, make their own judgments, and turn assumptions into full-blown theories. And when public figures stay silent, it leaves a blank space for everyone else to fill in, which is exactly what's been happening here. Just when the talk online was hitting its peak, Hailey finally spoke up, not through a long post or video, but by reposting something on her Instagram story. For weeks, people had been watching everything she did, zooming in on her photos, examining her hands, analyzing her facial expressions, and reading into every single post. But she had remained completely silent. Until now. What she shared was a short sentence. If you have to make up lies and stories to bring someone down, you're not well. No names, no direct mentions. But the meaning wasn't hard to figure out. It felt aimed at all the gossip accounts, the fans fueling the breakup talk, and maybe even people who know the couple personally and were adding to the noise. Some people saw Hailey's post as her way of taking control again, a subtle but